Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about my new hair. As you can see, it actually is coming up on the camera really red, and it's not red, it's a pink. It's like a really hot pink. It's called Flamingo Pink, and I got it in the Make Directions. So it's just a conditioner, semi-permanent hair colour. So I'm going to talk you through my whole hair process, and it took me 2 days, so I'm going to try and cut this down into about 5 minutes and give you some tips and tricks along the way. So first of all, my hair is all extensions. My hair ends about here. It's really, really short, and I just wear extensions to kind of fill it out a bit and just do crazy stuff like this with it. Like last year I had the ends white, but that was a completely different process, and if you do want to know how I did that one, just comment down below and I'll talk you guys through that one as well. So I bought these extensions from a shop in Ealing, and these are Remy hair, which is a type of hair, and they're also yaki hair, which is another type of hair. And yaki hair means it's thicker. So, you know, I can get my hair pretty straight, but there's still like a lot of it. So I need the yaki hair, so I don't need to buy 2 packs. If I buy the original hair, I end up with really thin extensions or having to buy another pack. And I think those extensions are just for people like with European hair, not with Afro hair like mine. So I bought the Remy yaki hair in number 2. And I've been buying the colour 1B for like my whole entire life, but since I've been Brazilian blow drying my hair, which is the treatment that I do to get my hair straight, my hair lightens, and 1B is way too dark for me. So this is the first time ever that I've bought colour 2, and you know, it's not 100%, but it's so much better than 1B next to my hair. And it's really weird because my roots are like 1B, but then the ends of my hair are 2, so I have to get a colour which matches the ends of my hair because that's where the blend is, if that makes sense. So I bought 14 inches because last time I bought 12 inches, and I knew I wanted to dip dye the ends, and when you dip dye the ends, your hair tends to look shorter than it is, so that's why I bought a longer length. I buy it in a pack where it's just literally a one long row of hair. I cut it myself, and how I do that is I just unravel the whole piece of hair, and then I measure it around my head to where I want it. Now I used to do sections like little ones here, and then little ones here, and then another one the same size at the back, so it'd be like 3 divisions. But I found with doing that, it would leave a gap like here and here, if that makes sense. Between these 2 and the back one, they would leave a gap, and it would show my natural hair, and it wouldn't blend as well, the extensions. And I've been doing that for about 1.5 years now, and I keep asking myself, what's wrong, what's wrong? But I realised that there was no hair in between the 2 pieces, if that makes sense. So what I've done this time is just measured it all the way around my head, so there's no gaps in between. And I've got I've got a small row, and then 2 really thick rows, and they're all tripled, so I've got 3 wefts, that's what they're called, and I've sewn them together. So that's 3, 6, 9, and then at the top I've got 3 singles. So I've got one there, and one there, and that's just to help everything blend all together. I hope I am making sense. If you are confused, just ask me questions down below. So after I clipped all the hair clips on, you have to actually be really careful which kind of clips you buy. I bought some cheaper ones this time, and I clipped them, I've sewn them onto the whole head of weave, and then I realised that they don't work. So I clipped them all on, and I could literally pull out the extensions of my head. So I went back to the shop, and they did give me a refund, and I went to another hair shop which I usually go to, and I bought the more expensive ones, and they work really well. So to get this colour, what I did was I bleached my hair. I bought the Russell Howard, I think it is. No, it's not Russell Howard, that's a comedian. It was something, I'll write it down below what I bought, and it was the maximum lift one, so it was the highest one you can get. And I bleached the ends of my hair. What I did was put a 1 row in my hair, and then feel where my natural hair ends, and then I just put like a little bobbin pin in there, and that was my guideline to say to myself that I could dye the rest of that, because if I dye higher than that, you're going to see my natural hair, if that makes sense. That's if you're not going to dye your own hair as well. I'm not going to dye my hair because it will fall out. So I did that for every row. I took that row out, put another one in, measured it, and then, you know, so on. Then I applied the bleach to the ends of the hair. And actually after about an hour or half an hour, 45 minutes, I realised that the bleach was very, very dry. It like soaked up the hair extensions, and I hadn't seen the colour lift in a while, and I got really worried. So what I did was I had some extra bleach in my bathroom. I had like the separate ones. I had the peroxide cream and then the blue powder. So I mixed the rest of that up, and then I added that to the hair and it lifted it quite a bit more. But what happened was I got really scared and I thought it would all fall out, so I stopped it and I rinsed it out when it wasn't, I wanted it to go like a really, really white blonde, but I felt like it wasn't going to do it. It had been on for an hour and a half, which that is the longest time you're supposed to leave it on for. So when I rinsed it out, the colour of the hair was actually a really nice caramelly brown, kind of slash gingery colour. So I thought I would dry it, straighten it and see what it looks like. So that's what I did, and it was really, really orangey, so I knew I had to put something on it. My original plan was to actually do a grey ombre, but I was a little bit skeptical because I know that it'd be hard to get a grey colour if my hair wasn't white blonde. But I still put it on anyway because I wanted to see the result, and the result was it just kind of dulled the orangey kind of colour that it was. It didn't really work that well. So what I did after that was rinse that out, and then I towel dried it as it says in the instructions, and then I put the pink that I had on, which I bought actually ages ago, and I tried to refund it and thank God I didn't. And I put the pink all over that and then rinsed it out, and then this was the final look. You can't really see that it's pink here on camera, but I've got my Instagram and Twitter link down below, so if you click there you can see a really nice picture of the hair. So after a couple of washes, I don't wash my hair extensions too much because I don't actually wear them that much. When they need a wash, I'll wash them, and because it is a semi-permanent colour, it will fade away, so I will need to buy a new one. If you can see, it's kind of got like gingery highlights as well, and I actually really like it. I think this Directions colour cost about $3.99, and I used the whole pot, and that was just for the ends of these extensions. So I hope this video helped you on how to get the kind of ombre pink hair extension look. If you do have any questions, feel free to comment down below, or email me, or tweet me, or Instagram me, whatever. Please subscribe to my channel because it's free. I think there's a button up there or there, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.